Welcome to Podcast vs. Play, episode 104. I'm one of your hosts, Cal, and I'm joined by a man who, while we've been away, has started a TV show themed cake business. His first one was an A-Team cake. He loves it when a flan comes together. It's only bloody Dan.
That was a good one, that.
Yeah, it's taken like a month to write.
Is that what we've been waiting
Pretty
for?
much, yeah. We've been a bit occupied with personal things and learning, in Dan's case.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but
No.
sounds of it. How the shit have you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty good. Like you say, just a busy boy at the moment, unfortunately.
And I've been caring for my son. He hasn't been very well, so that's why we've been a bit light on the old content. Anyway, we're back now.
Are we?
Kinda. Once this is done, we'll make some fake promises of other shit we're going to do.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, I love those.
And then we're back to normal.
Fantastic.
As is the tradition, would you like some bloody news?
I'll have some bloody news. Go on.
Well, Dan, I've got a chock full shed, or a shed chock full,
What?
or just some news. I'm trying to think of new catchphrases we can
Don't.
throw around.
They need to just drop out of you.
Like a turd.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nintendo Switch could be a game changer and possibly may have motion controls, according to GameStop. After the Wii U underperformed, retailer GameStop appears to be optimistic about Nintendo Switch's console. Speaking during an earnings briefing today, CEO Paul Raines revealed that he played the console and came away very impressed. Quote, "The Nintendo Switch, which I played at Nintendo a few weeks ago, we believe could be another game changer that will expand the audience for gaming," the executive said. 20% of GameStop's Power Up Rewards members who are aware of the Nintendo Switch plan to buy the console, the company has said. The pre-launch purchase intent metric is in line with that of the Xbox One at a similar point in time. The company pointed out that this figure could go higher after Nintendo Switch news event in January. During that event, Nintendo will announce the console's price, specs and launch lineup. We have more news on that later on. Reigns is just the latest to praise the Nintendo Switch, as Skyrim director Todd Howard recently said he played the console at E3 this year and was blown away. Quote, "Probably the best demo I've ever seen," he said. The day the Switch was announced, October 20th, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot said the console has the potential to redefine gaming. Switch goes on sale in March 2017.
Redefine? That's a strong word.
Well, I can see where they're going with it.
Well,
in terms
the
of
as in the actual hardware, yeah, absolutely. Because nothing else does that.
Well, you can kind of do it with a PS4 and a Vita, providing you got access to the internet and you want to piss around with IP stuff. But you can theoretically play your PS4 games anywhere.
Yeah, but literally just
internet.
pick it up and walk out, and there you go, you're on it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people expected the Wii U to have this feature because of the screen on the gamepad, but then you realise you couldn't really go. You could probably go out of the room. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then it'd back in. This, however, as you all are probably aware, is a fully fledged console and a fully fledged handheld console all rolled into one. Even better news, Dan, that I believe will make this probably the best selling console of the year next year, is Pokemon Sun and Moon is being remastered for the Nintendo Switch, which I would like to point out on an earlier podcast was predicted by us.
By you, maybe.
Yeah, by me, but I like to involve us both. I personally am going to be getting a Nintendo Switch, and I was tempted to buy a 3DS for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now I'm just going to fucking wait.
Yeah, you might as well.
Because you're going to get more out of it. And as much as Nintendo keeps saying they're not going to phase out the 3DS, it's going to be the 3DS and it's going to be the Switch, they're going to phase out the 3DS.
Well, you just said that.
No, that's what they've said they're not going to, but they are.
Oh, right, okay.
What's the point when, like Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, they had to get two different people like teams to make a version for the 3DS, and then had to get a team to make the version for the Nintendo Wii U. If there's any third-party games that could theoretically come out on both the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch, which one are they going to choose to make it for?
Well, it's more a case of which have sold the most units.
Switch.
Yeah, but they've got to still take into account people who've already got those and not got a Switch. And then, because say if I had a 3DS just to sort of mill about with on the bus, and then they say, well, we're not going to make anything for that anymore. You want anything that you would have got for the 3DS, now you've got to buy a Switch for. They'll be like, well, no thanks. I don't necessarily want a new console. And I don't want to cart that big thing around with me all day.
Yeah, but in all honesty, who takes a 3DS out with them?
That's the idea of it.
Hands down. No, that's the purpose of it, but I'd say the statistics for people playing games out and about are playing them on the phone.
I do. But
I mean, I've got a Vita. I don't think I've ever taken it out of the house.
Well, I think it's just because, I don't have any bags or anything. I don't carry a bag with me, so there's nothing for me to carry it in. Whereas my phone, I've already got my phone on me anyway. So if I want to play anything, I've got Pokemon and a bloody Game Boy Advance emulator on my phone. So I play that if I want to play anything. But it burns through the fucking battery. So it's sort of a trade-off. I can take something extra with me that will have extra battery life so I can play it for longer. Or I just take the USB charger with me wherever I go, because usually there's something that's connected to a USB power outlet. And
just you got these power banks and stuff now as well.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I did get a new battery for my phone the other day. I don't know if I told you or not, because my battery was lasting about an hour.
So I think you did have a faulty battery.
I think it's just old. I've had it for like the entire duration of the contract. So I just got a new one, an Anchor something or other.
That's the one I got.
I think it is, yeah, some third-party thing anyway. But it was, it seems to be doing pretty well. Like it's been on charge since 8 o'clock this morning. It's currently on 24%, but I've used it heavily today.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what it was with the Note 4, but when I had the Note 4, when the battery started messing, like literally it'd be on like 70%. I'd turn the internet on and it'd just go, nope, dead.
Yeah.
And you turn it on and you'd be like on 3%. You're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck's this 7% gone?
Yeah, it's almost like it's got a hole, like a spaceship with a hole in it. It's just venting atmosphere.
To be fair, though, I think my battery was when I can't remember. We were playing something at my house, and then my phone just blew up, like the charger.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was it.
I think that's what knackered my battery up. Because when I bought that new replacement battery, I didn't have a problem with it, and it charged fine. The only difference was I didn't have a fast charge anymore because it exploded.
Yeah, well, the fast charger still works on this. You might just be worth. Well, you don't need it now, I suppose, do you?
No, I've got a new phone now, so it's just a backup phone now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nintendo Switch. Got more news on this Switch, like you said, but we'll do that when we get to it.
Well, if it's relevant now, you might as well do it now.
Okay, skip forward. Lego City Undercover is coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Thank the fucking Jesus. If you didn't know, Lego City Undercover.
Thank the fucking Jesus. You want a catchphrase? There you go.
That's a catchphrase.
Thank the fucking Jesus.
Sorry, speaking of catchphrases, right?
Oh, jeez. Sorry, that was really good. That was good.
Me and Zoe was playing Ultimate Chicken Horse the other day.
Yep.
And as you are aware, Dan, I'm pretty fucking good at Ultimate Chicken Horse. And I was winning, obviously.
Of course.
And I had a new tactic where I would only use springs.
Right.
And it started off, I just put a spring down, and then you just use it, jump across. But then my next turn, I put a spring above it, so you'd hit the spring, and then you just keep bouncing between them.
Right.
And then on the next one, I'd put one to the right, so when you jumped off, you'd hit that spring and go back. And then I'd put one on the left, so you're literally just trapped by fucking springs. It's hilarious. And this has been going on for quite a bit. And then I put another spring down, and Zoe came out with, "Fucking hell, have a day off."
What?
I was like, what?
Have a day off.
Have a day off. She's like, from being a bellend. I was like, oh, okay.
Not bad.
It made me laugh. Anyway, Lego City Undercover will be re-released on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. Developer Lego has announced. If you didn't know, the game originally launched as a Wii U exclusive in March 2013. I had it. It was brilliant, except for the load times, which were like really, really, really tedious. It was literally, you'd go in a building, there'd be a load screen. You talk to someone, there'd be a load screen. It was constantly, it was really annoying. But it's essentially Grand Theft Auto Lego. But you play as an undercover cop.
An undercover cover.
An undercover cop to cover.
Yeah.
It's Russian. No, but it's really funny and it's a really good game. It's just the load times, which could have been down to the Wii U, but either way, it was really good. The announcement was made on Twitter, where LEGO said it will be available in spring 2017. Responding to questions, LEGO described the game as both a re-release and a remastered version for the new platforms. It remains unclear whether this is a straight port or if improvements and content additions will be included. More information will be coming over the next couple of months. Unlike many other LEGO games, LEGO City Undercover is based on an original story where players take control of an undercover police officer named Chase McCain, which I got because I bought the special edition and I got a little Chase McCain LEGO figure.
Yeah.
And he sat on my desk now.
How much was that special edition? More than the normal edition?
No, it was like £38.
Wow. For a LEGO minifigure.
Yeah.
With different hair.
No, he's got like his face and his
face?
Outfit.
What do you mean, eyes and a mouth?
No, he's got like a cool beard and sunglasses and shit.
Yeah, you can get those.
Yeah, but the game was £38. It came with the.
Yeah, of course it did. Yeah, special edition with a T-shirt and a hat.
There was no T-shirts and hats. I wish there was though. More Nintendo Switch news, Dan.
Brilliant. Bring it on.
Nintendo is yet to release a Nintendo Switch launch date or announce a price. We know the month, but we don't know what the date is. Regardless, you can put down £198.50 and reserve one today, and that's the maximum you will pay. UK online retailer GameStop, UK and Europe's #1 online video game retailer,
I believe so,
is offering the deal with a price guarantee. So if the console's recommended retail price rises, you will still pay the same amount, £198.50. UK shipping is also free. Sounds pretty good, Dan.
That's a pretty good way to get pre-orders in.
There's a couple of big caveats though.
Well, yeah, what about if it's 170 quid when they release it?
Well, no, it's a price guarantee. So
it won't go higher than that, but it could go lower.
It won't go higher, but it could go lower.
Gotcha.
And you'll be refunded the difference. The money will leave your account today. So that's £200 near enough. You won't have to spend at Christmas. And there's no guarantee you'll definitely get your console on launch day.
Which is?
March next year.
So they want me to pay for it today and then wait 4 months for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really fond of that. If I paid 200 quid for something, I want it on the fucking day.
Well, it's not out yet. So
well, then bollocks to that.
Well, that's how a lot of pre-orders work, though. You pay, like if you wanted the Dishonored, if you pre-ordered Dishonored 2, you got a free copy of the definitive edition, which you've got then and there.
Well, that'll keep you tidy. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But you still had to pay up front for the game.
Yeah.
So you couldn't put like £10 deposit on, get the remaster, and then not get the game.
It's a good idea, but not one that I'd be utilising.
It's also not £200.
It'll be more than that, I bet.
Well, no. Most, as we go on, 198.50 sounds like a calculated amount. It's hard to see Nintendo selling its new console for any less, and there's been at least one report that £200 is indeed the price being considered for the Switch Basic model. The other model is £249, which comes with a free game and extra storage.
Do we know if there's any backwards compatibility for the Wii and Wii U?
No. There's
peripherals?
There's no optical drive. Peripherals, I can't see a reason why stuff like the Wii U Pro controller
or the Wii Fit board thing,
stuff like that possibly could work. It's going to depend on the ports on it. It is USB for the Pro controller, so there's no reason why that wouldn't work. However, there is a Switch Pro controller, so they'd probably go, no, you've got to buy a new one. I hope they don't, though, because I really like the Pro controller. It's very comfortable.
Maybe.
And I've already got one, so that saved me a bit of money.
Yeah.
I said from day one, as long as it's priced under £300, it's going to sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
And if it's priced at £100 under £300, it's going to sell a lot.
Well, the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S are all out next year, aren't they?
They're out now.
Oh no,
Xbox
sorry, not
One
the
S has
fucking.
been out a while.
Yeah, no.
Pro's out now.
What am I thinking of? The bloody Scorpio. And the Neo.
No, that's the PS4 Pro. The Neo is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. Just being out of the loop for so long.
Jeez. So if I'm not giving you the news, you don't know what's going on.
I know, right? I actually use this and depend on this.
Well, yeah, they're out now. Just the Scorpio isn't.
So that's next year. So it's got to compete with that, basically.
It's not the same kind of thing, though, is it?
Well, no, but to people who are saying, what shall I buy little Billy for Christmas or his birthday next year? And they go, well, there's a new Wii console that's 200 quid, or there's a brand new Xbox console, brand new.
It's not a Wii, though, is it?
Well, it's Nintendo. It's a Wii to moms.
I'm gonna get you the new Nintendo.
Yeah, which basically means anything from Xbox to a SNES.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, I'm totally honest. I can see kids really, really wanting this.
I kind of want it.
I really want it. I'm definitely getting one. This has already been discussed in our household.
Yeah, Logan's not eating for 2 months, but
yeah, it's fine. He can chew the sides of games.
Suck your dry teeth.
Like a digital rusk.
Yeah.
But I'm generally not going to get a Scorpio. I don't see the point. Every fucking Xbox game's available on PC.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, Gears 4
Is
out.
available on PC.
Yeah, but my mate went. Well, his missus bought him Gears 4, like an Ultimate Edition, which basically came with Gears 1, 2, 3, Judgment, and 4. So I was like, shit, that's a pretty good deal for like 40 quid. And then he went home, played through 4, lasted him about 2.5 hours, finished.
Really?
Yeah, he was just like, what? I was just like, you sure you didn't just, like, there wasn't like an epilogue or something, prologue, sorry. And he was just like, nope, end credits rolled up, just as, things were starting to get interesting.
The first map on Metal Gear 5's longer.
Yeah. So I was just like, fuck, man. So he said it was really, really good, but it was like, because I played Homefront, I don't know if you played that. That was out.
Revolution.
Something like that, yeah. It was like,
like a war thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the North Koreans had taken over America. Or
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, the cover had that guy with the Korean flag around his eyes, didn't he?
Yeah. But like that was the same thing. Just as it was getting to an interesting part, it was just like bang credits. About 4.5 hours in, and you're just probably not expecting it at all. So that really pissed me off with that. So I imagine if it was brand new Gears 4 and it lasted 2.5-3 hours, and he was playing that on not the hardest difficulty, the one under that, because I thought if he was just playing that on easy and just breezed through it.
Blitz through, yeah.
But he hasn't tried the multiplayer yet, so the multiplayer might save it.
I mean, for him himself, it's not bad. You got 4 games. That's £10 a game.
Yeah, but potentially £10 a game for 4 games that you've already got.
Well, yeah.
But they would be
3 remasters.
Yeah, they'd be remastered though, which would be pretty good. I'd like to go back and play through Gears 1, 2, and 3. I never played Judgment, but
I didn't like 3. I didn't like Judgment.
3 was alright.
It was not a shit game at all, but Gears 2 is way better.
Yeah.
Gears 2 was a fucking amazing game. I love that.
But I like the look of Gears 4. I'm just quite taken aback that it was just such a short campaign. But I haven't played it, so that's hearsay to me.
People I know who've played it have said it's very good. But it's, again, I've had an Xbox One for a while now, and I think the last exclusive I bought was Tomb Raider.
Well, last time exclusive.
Yeah, but you couldn't get it on anything else, so I got it for the Xbox One. But that's the next. I don't think I've bought a game for the Xbox One since Tomb Raider.
Not even digital.
But I've downloaded like Borderlands pre-sequel and that.
Yeah, I was going to say we played something last time I was down.
Yeah, but yeah, Borderlands a pre-sequel.
Yeah,
but I didn't pay for it. That was free.
Oh shit! Right.
So basically, if it's not on Games with Gold or anything, I don't get it.
Well, definitely worth getting on, I suppose.
I got it for free.
I know, for fuck's sake.
I can't really complain about it. Anyway, what the shitting hell was we on about?
The Switch.
The Switch. I genuinely think people will, if this pricing is correct and they've already got third-party support like Ubisoft, Square Enix, fucking Bethesda, like everyone is backing them and saying that it's great. Nvidia is like marketing the fucking shit out of it as much as they can without Nintendo fucking suing them or something. I don't know, because it's all tight-lipped. But if they can knock out a new Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, as well as all the third-party games, this is a fucking shoo-in.
Yeah, I think it would probably be way more successful than the Wii U was.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Wii U. I still genuinely think it is the most underrated console for a long time. It's got loads of good games. I mean, even you enjoyed playing on like Donkey Kong and stuff like that.
I didn't enjoy it. I tolerated it.
No, you enjoy it.
I was getting more and more angry playing that fucking game.
That's because it's a hard game.
Because it's a shit game.
No, that's why we played it for like 9 hours straight.
Yeah, we were on it for a while, yeah.
But that's not to say it's a perfect console. No console's perfect. No PC's perfect. Nothing's particularly perfect.
No, of course not.
But Nintendo are far from perfect when it comes to getting the point across. Like this Switch, everyone knows this Switch isn't a Wii U. It's not a Wii. It's not a Wii 3. It's not anything. It's a Switch. And hopefully they've learned that because of the Wii U. And I mean, a lot of people now, it's like the Wii U, they've said now that we're not making anymore. Once the stock's gone, that's it. Capiche. And a lot of people are like,
Capiche?
What the kapow? That's what I meant to say.
Either way, both words out of context, completely wrong.
It doesn't matter.
Carry on.
I'm drunk. A lot of people are still like, I don't even know what a Wii. Why are they stopping making this thing? I don't know what it is.
Well, I think that's just poor marketing more than anything.
And that's what I mean. If they'd have called this anything other than a fucking Wii U, they'd call it the new Nintendo. That would have sold more.
The advert that they showed was pretty cut and dry. You know, take it out, use it with your friends, take it home, put it back in the cradle, play on your TV, pick it up, take it to the toilet, pick it up, oh, little handles come out, oh, it's 2-player as well. Yeah. Like they showed off everything it could do, or it should do, in one trailer. So from that, I knew exactly what it was, how it would work, and that you could just take it off and run about with it like you would a Game Boy.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's all it needs to be. Now you just need to put that on every fucking YouTube advert for the next 8 months. You'll be fine.
What did you think of the reveal?
I liked it. Like I say, I've never really been a fan of sort of like, especially the Wii U, because it just seems to make its money off flogging a dead horse.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they've made a particularly large amount of money. I mean, Nintendo don't need to. Nintendo got bucket loads of money.
Oh, of course they have, yeah. But that's what I mean. There's no real sort of. There's nothing new that's making me sit there and go, oh fuck me, I'd definitely get it for that. Like Pokemon, it's just Pokemon. Mario, it's just Mario. Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers and Zelda. They're all the same basic ideas, but there's nothing brand new apart from like Splatoon and stuff. Like when I saw that, I was just like, that's a pretty cool looking game. I like that.
Remastered for Switch.
Oh, cool.
It's already confirmed.
Yeah.
As is Smash Bros. Mario Kart.
So they're not even going to do a sequel. They're just going to remaster it.
Well, it's confirmed that there is a Smash Bros, there's a Mario Kart, and there is a Splatoon on the Switch. Whether they are direct ports, there's nothing of Smash Bros has been seen, but the Mario Kart thing we saw and the Splatoon, it's got different touches. Like the Mario Kart, there's double items, which was a feature from Double Dash on the GameCube. That's not in Mario Kart 8 though, so it just could be enhanced versions of these, which makes sense because these are like the biggest games on the Wii U.
Yep.
That nobody bought, and this gives them a chance to go, these are really good games. They got like nearly perfect scores on Metacritic and fucking everything else. People will probably buy it for the Switch.
Yeah, I mean that's I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing that they're any good.
I'm just saying
they're all great.
I think that's what they're doing.
It's just that for me, it's never really, playing another version of Mario Kart. that's not enough for me to go out and buy one.
Hey,
But with the Switch though, it is changing things up a bit.
Well, you think about it, right? I know you're not going to buy it again, but Fallout 4 comes out for the Switch, right? But the Switch is already out, and it was out when Fallout 4 launched. Can you imagine just like playing, just roaming around the wastelands, and you're like, come on, we've got to go somewhere. Take it with you, carry on.
I don't know.
None of this Fallout Shelter bullshit.
Is it going to look as good as it does on my PC?
Yes. So
honestly,
this is the interesting thing, right? There's a couple of reports. I don't actually think these are very true, but they are quoted reports. I haven't got them written down, so I'm just off the top of my head. But basically, a lot of people, like from Ubisoft, Nvidia, etc., are saying that the custom chip they're using, I think it's a Pascal chip, which is it will be like the new one of the one that's in the Nvidia Shield. But basically, the way it works, it makes it on par, near enough, with a PS4 and an Xbox One.
Right.
If they can pull that off on a sub £200 fucking console that you can take with you, I'd choose that over a PC version. Depending on if it's a single player game, definitely.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just because I've sort of moved out of the living room. Like I don't go to the living room to game anymore. You know, it's wherever my PC is.
With your fucking Switch. That's the beauty of it.
I know, yeah, but I haven't got a TV in my bedroom.
I need one. You got a screen on the fucking.
No, I don't want to look at a tiny little fucking screen. When I can look at the TV.
Play Fallout Shelter on your phone.
Only if I'm on the fucking bus to work. It's not like I sit here and play it religiously, for Christ's sake.
No, I genuinely would. I genuinely would choose something like Fallout 4, as long as it performed as well as it did on PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they said everything we do is going to be comparable to PCs, like high-end PCs that are out at the moment, absolutely I'd give it some consideration.
That's not going to be the case, is it?
Well, there you go. So that's what I mean. I mean, the only reason then to get it is for anything that's going to be exclusive to it, which is going to be the same old fucking flogged dead horse games all over again.
Not necessarily. It's an old game, but Batman City, there was this
Batman City,
Batman Arkham City.
There you go.
I think it was like the Armored Edition or something like that. Was exclusive to the Wii U, and had like loads of new features and stuff and extra content and whatnot. It also came out like a year later after everyone had finished it. I was looking forward to the next one, but it was out nonetheless.
Right.
Ubisoft made quite a lot of exclusives like Zombie U, which is now available on everything else.
Yeah.
But had it sold well, would Lego City be coming out on everything else? Would Zombie U have been ported and etc.? Would, if the Wii U had sold like the Wii did and it was outselling PS4 and everything else, would it have had more third-party support?
Maybe, but it's always a problem. Like when they have to, try and upscale something to go onto a PC or port it across to the PC, and it's just a miserable failure initially. Anyway, if you're trying to port something and downgrade it to go on a less technically advanced console, then there's always going to be problems with that. At least with the PS4 and the Xbox One, for just a generic example's sake, they're going to be on a roughly similar playing field. So things don't have to change too much in order to have it working on both of them. But to have it on a console with less advanced hardware, they're going to have to take some serious knocks out of it in order to make it usable.
It's also taken into the account that it's made by, like, Nvidia know how PCs work.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Oh, right, okay. That's good.
So if they have found a way to make this basically portable console, for lack of a better fucking term, operate as good as or as close to a PS4 or an Xbox One, or at least an Xbox One, hopefully anyway, as possible, then that's some good fucking engineering. That really, really is, because
it just depends on how much of it is just sort of general trickery, and kind of making it work. Like, it's just sort of hammering a square peg into a round hole.
Yeah, I mean, like, while the PS4 Pro it's not native 4K, it's not as powerful as the Scorpio, but it manages to output full 4K content.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's workarounds. There's things that you can do.
Trickery, and that brings the price down. And I'm not being funny. If you put a UHD TV, a 4K TV, and a really good HD TV with the same game running, I don't think a lot of people would know what.
Oh, you're going to notice the difference. Yeah, absolutely.
And Scorpio comes out next year, and it's £700, say, or you could get PS4 Pro for like $349, and it looks the same.
I know, but I mean, we're looking at it. Certainly, I am looking through biased eyes at this sort of stuff. Like when I bought my new graphics card, say, and I played Fallout 4 for the first time on my new card, and it was just like, it was just surreal. Like even just the particle effects and the dust and stuff in the wind and all that kind of stuff. It just, I just looked at it and I was just like, wow, look at the fucking difference. Even though there's absolutely almost no difference compared to if you just held up a still to a person on the street and said, which one's better? You go, maybe that one. But I think it's because I get so sort of immersed in these, and especially when I get a new card and stuff as well, I always go into the things that I think look good, and then see how they look now.
See if it looks any better.
Yeah, but you know, when you've been looking at something, or you know, you're kind of used to it, the sort of the environment or whatever for 50 hours, you know every particle, every texture, where things pop in, where the draw distances are, and then when you play it on a better PC, or you go to a mate's house who's got a better PC or something, or even when I'm around at yours and we play Far Cry on PS4, I can tell straight away what's different about it.
Yeah.
And that's what sort of spurs you on to say, shit, this looks way better on this monitor. I'll have to get one of those monitors.
I'd say it also comes down to what you're viewing it on. If you've got a fucking amazing, you got a fucking GTX 1080 in there, and you've got just a normal standard HD monitor, it's like, what's the fucking point? Anyway, we've gone way off fucking subject here, Dan.
Oh shit, have you got any more news? That was one fucking bit.
Outlast 2 developers are kickstarting underwear because people keep shitting themselves.
Hey.
Outlast 2 developer Red Barrels wants you to be able to play its first person horror title without worrying about soiling yourself. To that
Wait,
end,
seriously?
This is a thing.
I thought you were joking.
No. To that end, it has launched a Kickstarter for Underscares, a companion diaper that lets every gamer play Outlast 2 without worrying about their skivvies. After the release of Outlast 1, we received numerous reports of soiled undergarments and unprepared anuses. The studio says
do they not understand, you know, what just sort of people
I shit myself.
Yeah, just going, oh man, that probably shit myself. Oh my god, really? Oh god, get to the toilet, you filthy bastard.
So the team at Red Barrels decided to come up with a solution. Fear for your underwear, no more with Underscares. Despite how ridiculous this sounds, Red Barrels says this product is 100% real and is inspired by the Outlast community. Quote, in partnership with local designers, we've developed a diaper prototype that combines practicality, comfort and style, so gamers can experience abject terror without worrying about dirtying their egos. Underscares are wearable, comfortable, high quality and most importantly, washable.
So you sat there, you sit there on the sofa with your mates, all in just nappies, because you haven't got pants on because they're trousers, sorry. Oh my god, I've been living in Manchester too long. You haven't got your trousers on because these are stylish as well, apparently. All playing Outlast, all collectively having a poo at the same time.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. You've still got to get up and change. It's okay, just sit here in your own piss. That's horrific.
Well, Dan, wait till you see the prices.
What if this was like a gimmick, you know, just a pair of shit cheap pants, and it's just like, oh, Outlast 2 so scary, we've got to give you some spare pants, and you go, oh, that's a good little thing, you know, I'll keep them. That's, you know, a funny little sort of add-on gimmick thing. It doesn't really cost them anything, but, you know, this is how scary the game is, we've got to give you pants to go with it. But asking people to crowdsource or Kickstarter Fucking hell.
We're back.
Kickstart a bloody campaign to have them make their own pants. If it was a genuinely serious, real thing, why the fuck aren't they funding it themselves?
To be fair, the name's good, Underscares.
Brilliant.
There are various
bank with that idea and see if they'll give you a damn loan.
There are various rewards for donation, ranging from an Outlast sewable patch and a DIY underscare for $10.
You got to make it yourself.
That's just a patch.
Oh right, okay.
To basic underscares and a code for the game for $55.
Oh right, so this comes with the game.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that makes more sense. See, that's what I mean. If it's just a gimmicky thing to add on alongside, it should be like a part of the box, though.
Well, no, the basic one, like the lowest tier, will only get you the pants.
Is that just a thong?
Yeah. At the highest tier, you can get the official Outlast chapel from PAX East and, quote, all the underscares you'll need for yourself and your cult for $6,666.
Jesus, that's a lot of pants.
Of course, the underscares will only be made if the Kickstarter project is fully funded. It has a goal of $40,000, and at the time of this podcast, it has raised $12,438. So we are going to do our own Kickstarter.
No, we're not. We're not. I hate them.
This is easy money, Dan. Look at it.
Here, have some pants. Give us 40 grand, and we'll send you some pants with our name on it, so you can shit yourself.
But we've written it in shit.
Ugh.
We need to do a Kickstarter of some kind, though.
No, the only sort of Kickstarters that I like.
I want a Nintendo Switch.
You know, the Oatmeal, where they did like, because it's just it's just a cartoon artist at the end of the day. They do great stuff. Don't get me wrong.
I thought you meant the porridge.
No,
I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
Quaker Oats, yeah. Needs a new hat. No, the artist, sorry, he sort of just does like all those little funny comics and stuff. They're great. I love them. They're dead funny. Great drawings as well. But then they said we want to make a card game. But then they said, well, maybe we can't fund it. So here's the idea. Maybe if people are interested in it, then they'll put the money up. And they made millions.
Yeah.
So like, shit, okay, we're onto something here. That's fine. But when you say, this is a real one as well, that someone had tried to start their own Kickstarter to launch their career as a YouTube star, like as a YouTube gamer. So you wanted like 50 grand to stop working basically, and he could focus on making a YouTube channel full time. And then I don't know how it would work in terms of people getting something out of it other than just watching the videos, which he would probably make anyway.
But they'd be free.
Where's your stretch goals?
That's. I mean, like a lot of channels and stuff, like Kind of Funny Games, which is the guys from IGN who quit, made Kind of Funny Games, and they do it. Basically, they get paid through Patreon, which is a similar thing.
It's like Sound of the Aggregators. They do the same thing.
Yeah, but it's a monthly income from people who are collectively interested in stuff. But they get things out of it. They get early access to stuff that not going up on YouTube.
Yeah, or exclusive videos or content.
They get stuff out of it. But it's people obviously want it because they quit a massively successful job at IGN and then went to this. And like I remember watching like the first few things, like they were all working out of like Greg's kitchen, and now they bought a building.
Well, think about it. If you've got 1 million people, 1 million subscribers who are genuine subscribers who genuinely enjoy, and you say, okay, we're going to start our own company, completely free of everything. We'll just make our own content, whatever you want. All you've got to do is everyone who's subscribed just give £1 a month.
Yeah,
that's £1 million a month.
Yeah.
Seems pretty fucking straightforward to me.
To be fair, I'd be happy with like £21 a month or something. just something
to pay for your Netflix subscription. As if anyone would pay us for this fucking garbage. You want to get your head
lucky
changed.
we get anything.
Have a day off.
Have a day off.
Thank the fucking Jesus.
Thank the fucking Jesus.
Write that down. You'll forget that otherwise. Looked into that a bit more because I just thought it was just fucking ridiculous. But then,
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
People who say like, just say, I want a car, I can't afford a car, help me buy a car, and people go, sure.
Yeah, there was that girl who she couldn't pay her rent, so people paid her rent for her. It's like
Yeah,
Are you having a fucking laugh?
Well, there was
Get a job.
assuming it's true, of course. This is all on the internet, so fucking Christ knows. But there was a woman who'd spent her entire life savings when there was like an American Powerball, like their lottery thing. Its jackpot was like $500 million or something ridiculous.
I remember this.
And she spent her entire life savings on getting as many tickets as possible.
Yeah.
Didn't win, obviously, and then started a Kickstarter to
Buy more.
no, to replenish her life savings.
Oh, I thought she said she was going to buy more with them.
But
with the
potentially that as well. But that's basically people saying, I made a bad mistake. Can everyone just pay for it, please?
money. It's the same logic as going, I need to get some food, so I'm going to go food shopping. And then you come home and you go, I've got all the food. I've got no money now though, so can I have my money back?
I don't know. There was one. There was a guy who said he wanted to make potato salad. Did you hear about that?
No.
Oh right. Well, he wanted to make potato salad. He never made potato salad before, so because he knew it was going to be a failure, he just said, I want to make potato salad. All I need is the money for the ingredients, basically. And if you pledge this much, you get a picture of. If you pledge this much, you get to come to my house, and I'll make potato salad. And he basically ended up raising like, I'm pretty sure it was either in the region of or more than 100,000. And he basically, like, he did.
What?
I don't think he kept much of it. He had like a huge event where it was like a huge potato salad event, because the more interest people got, the more interest it got, the more people that saw it. He ended up just raised a huge amount, and he was just like, well, I don't want it. I only wanted to make potato salad for fuck's sake. And then
That's
had like
a fucking guy though, that is.
I mean, I imagine you'd spend, you sort of rent out a hall, have a catering company make several thousand
Jeez.
gallons of potato salad, 10 grand, and keep the rest of it, because fuck it, if people are stupid enough to give it to you for potato salad, then bollocks to them.
That's insane.
It is. It's things like that I don't mind when it's just sort of like something out of someone's control. He didn't say, help me raise $50,000
Yeah, I just want to do it.
Yeah, to have a potato salad party, but
I want to make a cup of tea.
I can't be asked to go to the shop.
Yeah, kickstart me.
I want an Amazon Prime account so I can watch the new Top Gear. Please pay for my subscription.
Hey, did you watch it?
I haven't.
It's
No.
really good. Really
Oh,
good.
damn it! I'm gonna have to do that. I've been watching loads of compilations of like best bits of Top Gear. It's just like James May falling over and just turning up in really shit cars, and them all just pissing
Did you
themselves.
watch the trailer for the Grand Tour?
No, I don't think I've watched any of
It's
it.
so funny. It's Hammond and Clarkson are talking, and then James May pulls up, but he can't get out of the car, and they go over to him like, "Is your car broke?" And he's like, "No, I am. Help me out." And they open the door, and he gets out, and he's broken his arm, and he's in like a cast and sling and stuff. Well, what have you done? I've broken my arm. And Hammond looks at him and goes, "Which one?" Like, from literally that one fucking little trailer, I was like, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah,
It was really good. It was really good.
Oh well, I'm definitely gonna watch that.
There's a couple of bits like the really staged stuff. It went on for a little bit too long. I won't ruin it because it is quite a funny bit, but I think it was more of a. It's hard to describe without ruining it because I know it's not spoilers, but it'll ruin the funny moment.
It's fine. I'll watch it.
die.
I definitely have got plans to watch it. So that's.
But it's basically just one big rub in the face to the BBC. That's
well,
what
they
the
do that
entire
fairly
show
often.
is.
Though. Yeah.
But it was good. It was very good.
Good.
Also, have you been watching Planet Earth?
Nope.
Ah,
I've been watching
amazing
Westworld. I've been watching Flash, Arrow, American Horror Story.
been watching Black Mirror.
No, but I did go back and watch the first episode of the first season of Black Mirror because I was going to sit down and watch them all in one big go. Then I forgot about it until you just mentioned it again.
I've literally only watched the first episode.
What, the new season?
No, season one. I've never watched it before.
Oh right, well yeah,
Everyone
that's
keeps telling me to, so I started it on Sunday.
yeah, it sets a precedent, that episode of thing.
It
I mean,
was fucking weird.
they're all self-contained, so like none of them are connected to each other. Sort
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
all one separate thing, which like the Twilight Zone was.
It's a bit weirder than that, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's just very sort of weird. It's a weird world.
We won't discuss it on. I don't think it's really appropriate for a podcast. But
It's good. Watch it if you get a
yeah,
chance
it's
to.
a good show. Do you know it was originally on Channel 4?
Yeah, that's when I watched it.
I didn't know that.
Like
I thought it was
when
a
it
Netflix
first
thing.
came out, donkeys years ago.
Yeah, it was like 2009 or 11 or something like that.
Mm.
But I thought it was a Netflix thing.
No, only the news.
Yeah, they bought
season.
the season for it.
Yeah.
That's it though, Dan. I got I've got one bit of news that we haven't done.
Oh, go on quickly.
This will interest you, Dan. Rocket League is to get Steam Workshop support in December.
Holy fuck.
According to a news post from Psyonix, the ever-popular Rocket League will be getting Steam Workshop support in December. This means that user-created levels and content will be able to be imported and played on PC, Mac and SteamOS platforms.
Ooh.
Once the workshop support has been implemented, playing on user-created levels will reportedly be as simple as subscribing to an Arenas in the coming soon section of Rocket League. Once subscribed, players will be able to access user-created levels via the extra menu in-game, much like we do on Left 4 Dead, etc.
Well, it's the same principle for any of the Steam
exactly
Workshop.
The same.
Yeah. Awesome.
So that should be super fun.
Definitely.
Not for me, because I have a PS4.
Yeah, but we can still play together, you tit.
Will I be able to access...
No, of course not.
Stuff,
We'll get it now. There's a Steam sale on Black Friday.
I'm looking at genital jousting.
That's a video for another day.
Yeah. What the diddles is coming up, Dan? I know we haven't got anything planned, but let's plan something now.
Okay.
Bum Bandits.
Yeah, there's also a new, what's it called? I can't remember what the name of it is, but Tron, DLC. Basically. It's Tron.
Yeah.
It's not DLC, it's just a few maps.
It's extra content, that's DLC.
Well, they've given you the bike in the game, but you don't get the light functionality in the game, which is a bit shit, but
what?
You would tear things apart.
Races?
Yeah, you're doing the races, but that's exclusively to that. Can you imagine if you had like one of the fucking Tron cycles and you were going down the motorway? You would just destroy everything.
Yeah, just like have it like NOS or something, so you can only use it limited.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
But it's like one of the most expensive bikes in the game as well. It's like $2.5 million or something.
Have you bought it?
No, what the fuck? How much money do you think I've got?
Well, you've had like $1 billion.
Well, yeah, that was on the Xbox then. I've only got like 640,000 now. I think you missed the chance to sign in and like get 250 grand for free.
I think I was on.
Oh, there you go then. You got that.
I think it was. I think I'd gone on to get a capture for some. I can't remember what it was now. I saw it the other day. A couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And it said if you signed in between this date and this date,
you got 250 grand. Yeah. So I did, but I keep going on and doing some MC work. So I've got quite a lot of money out of it. Not you, but
hey.
I'm making money for the club. That's all the important thing. So we'll probably do some of the Tron stuff. Got to go back and do some more Bomb Bandits stuff as well. I'm probably going to do another RimWorld attempt. But I also, like my main single player game, I also lost that because everyone died of plague and lost limbs and stuff. And I was really annoyed because I'd put so much fucking effort into that as well. So I've restarted it on like the easiest mode. I was like, I'm getting these bunch of bellends into space. It was the last thing I'd fucking do.
Well, you know full well what we will be doing, Dan.
Oh, go on.
Genital jousting.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. I believe we're both getting it like tomorrow or Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting that. And we will do some, excuse the pun, a buttload of videos of that.
Right.
Some other stuff. Probably chuck in some GoldenEye. It's been a while. Broforce.
Yeah,
we spent quite a long time playing Broforce the other week. And then we're going to play it again because that was all on the PlayStation, so we've lost all the characters we unlocked. However, that's it, Dan. It's been exactly an hour in like 2 minutes' time. So not exactly an hour.
Yeah. All right then. So it's time for guess the background on the monitor.
Right.
My fantastic game. You've got two screens. No. We'll go with one. So you got choose a choice of left or right. Come on.
Can I have a clue?
No, you got to choose which monitor you want first.
Oh, left.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I've got to move Audacity out of the way. Hold on. I was hoping to go for the other one.
Right.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to switch it because I don't like that one. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that it would be impossible to describe. Oh, okay. Well, this is absolutely nothing to do with us, so you'll never get that.
Can you put it to one that I might get?
I'm trying to. Here we go. This one's one of yours.
One of mine?
Yeah.
So I've drew it.
It's a comic strip.
A comic strip? A comic strip?
I'd say it's a couple of years old.
How many?
A couple of years, maybe.
Is it the Brian Soup?
Who the fuck's Brian Soup?
Remember when you killed Brian the Chocobo and I did that comic?
No, although that one was on the other day. No, this is an actual, like, with panels and text bubbles and stuff.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was just a picture.
couple of years old. A comic.
Mm.
Is it held up by heroes?
No, but you're in the right kind of area.
Good God.
It's in the classroom.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah.
Little Batman, little Logan.
Yeah, it's not Little Logan, but it's Little Batman, Little Cyclops, and Little Superman, and Little Deadpool.
Yeah. And Spider-Man, Flash's wet his pants or something.
No, it was Cyclops.
Cyclops, sorry.
Something about his nappies.
Yeah. I remember that.
You were close.
Yeah. Got him one. Right, can you guess my background?
Give me a clue, jeez.
It's a cartoon that I've been watching recently. A lot.
Pokemon?
No.
Wait.
An adult cartoon.
Excuse me.
That's not Archer.
Brinkleberry?
No, with a scientist.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them, so that's as close as I'm going to get. I'll take it.
Finn, I'm to wait for season 3 now. So funny. It's hilarious. Right. Some episodes are probably funnier than Archer.
Strong words there.
Very strong. You know how much I love Archer, though.
Yeah. What was your message home before that? Actually, some of them really made me laugh.
James from Funhouse.
Yeah, yeah, that was it.
Anyway, enough of we're just chatting here. See you later.